When we last left off, we were starting about 80 side quests that have just lovely appeared before us. We're having the time of our lives. So far, they've been very, they make me want to cry. But we're gonna continue on with our side quests, finishing up the ones around here first, I guess, before moving on. So let's go. It looks like most of each character is going to have like a little quest to do. You good, hon?
Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
Oh, you know. Well, since these are mostly character quests, we should just do one at a time. Oh, it's that way! Oh, hello. Okay, Joshy boy, let's go. Oh, dead.
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
Oh. Oof. Back we go.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
I can.
Say what you will. Maybe Karen is They're sure tired as ever.
Hey, all we need is some seeds. Then we can do some hybrid planting like we did with the other flowers. snow daisies everywhere.
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilerfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
The winds that blow across the Royal Meadows from Oilerfeist Bay are strong indeed. Strong enough for snow daisies, it seems.
Oh, this is actually pretty cute. Okay, which way we go? Okay, we're going that way.
And how might I help the garrison today?
How is everybody doing today?
Looks like you've got thirst.
Are we still working together?
But enough talk. How about we retire to the Vale?
I'd like that,
That armor looks positively stifling.
The garrison may have kept the whites from the walls.
Doobie-doobie-doo-doo.
Do be careful.
I will.
Gosh, it's like you either see Deadlands with the Blight or you see Ether Floods. It's really eerie. It's like being stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Caution,
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
Ooh.
Look, brother. The flowers and our friends.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ow.
Help me, boy. There's a good boy. It's over.
What's next?
What do you see, boy?
Oh. A big
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Done. Ow. Oh, are you kidding me? Ow! Where are they? Okay. Oh, hello, fellas. All aboard danger! Ow! Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Help me, boy.
Oh, bye, Joshua. Joshua, please stop flying in the air. That's right.
That was harder than I expected.
Worth it, though. We got our flowers.
But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Jill, my lovely love. Where actually are you? Oh, is she in our room? There you are, hon. I'm jumping for joy.
Jill. There's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
Just... Surprise! Yay.
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you. Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped, so lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
She made a crown.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
I'm fine.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Oh my god, that is the cutest work ever. Please stop. Oh, Shiva's kiss. Song of winter, autumn gone. From frosted lips, oblivion. Northern nursery rhyme. It's called Shiva's kiss. Stop. Hand woven by Jill. The flowers picked on the shores. Oh, so much garments, but I will have to do. Oh, you two are the most precious things ever. I'm gonna cry. Alright. Alright, let's go find Torgal. Haha. I hate everything. What happened? A new missive is in 5 chambers. Okay, now we got Jill and Joshua with us. How lovely. I'm just gonna die now. Alright, where is Torgal? I think over there somewhere. There's the flower. There it is. Oh, love that can never fade. Oh, that is so cute. The greatest gift. It feels like a lifetime ago. It was a lifetime ago. That afternoon on Man's Hill was our very first adventure. But somehow I knew even then that would not be our last. I'll never forget that day. And the simple fact that you have not either fills my heart with joy so fierce I cannot describe. Since the moment we first met, you've always been an important part of me. The half that makes me whole. When times are darkest, you are my light. When I am lost, you are my guiding star. You are just what I need. You are all that I need. You are the greatest gift. God, that's cute! I wonder what Gav has to say.
You alright? About that.
If there's anything I can do to help you kill this Ultima blow, could you say the word, eh? You could promise to take Sid's name off my hands.
Aye!
Oh, don't even joke about that. Anyway, I thought you said you hadn't finished it yet. I did, didn't I? Now, if you wanted to give me an even grander title, something to rival your Sid the Outlaw, that'd be a different story.
Let's see.
Gav the Magnificent, Gav the Almighty, Gav the Lionheart, something along those lines? I'll leave you to decide. I'm sure you're more than capable of choosing the perfect moniker for Sid's right-hand man. Right-hand man, hey? I'll take it.
You off then?
Oh, you're the cutest. Love you, Gav. Oh, what do you got?
I did it, Sid. I made friends with all the animals in the hideaway. But you know what I'd really like?
What?
A goblin. Or maybe a mortal or a bomb.
Oh, no.
Only if it was a big one.
No, please.
That or a bander curl, but not a cactuar. They're too prickly.
Cactuars exist? Where's the cactuars? They exist, but I haven't seen a cactuar.
Say what you will. Lady Karen has seen us.
There's cactuars? want to see a cactus. They're so cute. I want to see a ton bear too. They're so adorable. Hey, Torgal, honey.
Hiding for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there?
A whole lot of depression, probably.
I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why.
Oh.
On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Oh?
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed.
Snort.
You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you?
Aww.
You want me to go with you somewhere?
Oh, venture with the good boy.
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Thank you, Karen.
Where to then, Torgal?
Aww. Alright, Torgal, either way.
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria.
Oh, to Rosaria we go.
Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
You got anything new to say?
All is well, I trust?
Aw. He always tried to spur me on to give me courage. I knew his words were meant kindness, but as a boy, they cut me deeply. How keenly they made me feel my own weakness, my own inadequacy. It was only after we lost him that I realized he believed in me. He only wished that I believed in myself. Father's words have been to me as a torch in the darkness, banishing the fearful shadows and illuminating the path
His
ahead.
flame burns in your heart.
As it does mine. And is it that flame that shall continue to light our path all the way to the very end?
To the end, brother.
I wonder what. Wait, where's Jill? Is she back in our room? Our room. Hold on, Torgal. I need to find Jill. Shouldn't you be going to East Pole, dude? Like, yeah, she's still here.
Clive, do you have a moment?
Of course. Always.
Yes?
I wanted to give you something.
Give me something. Oh.
Is this?
I stitched it from the cloth you gave Hortense. The beast she said you liked best. I told her I used to enjoy needlework, but I didn't think she'd remember.
It's beautiful, Jill. You didn't have to.
When I was very little, I recall my mother telling me that young ladies of the court would give knights ribbons from their hair before they went off to war. I still wear mine, so I made you this instead. Red is the color of passion, the fire in your heart. Fierce and bright, it binds you and your brother, you and your friends, you and me.
Our bond. May it never be broken.
God, you guys are so fucking adorable.
And may it ever bring you back to me. I will always, always be here.
Thank you, Jill.
You guys are so adorable!
What's on your mind, Clive? Somewhere in the back of my mind.
I always knew it would come to this. It was never going to... It was only ever going to end this way, Jill. Either Ultima dies or we do.
I know.
But I still don't think I'm ready for it. And the thought of what you had to do makes me want to cry. Then cry, shout, scream, laugh, do whatever you feel. Our feelings make us who we are. Makes us better than Ultima.
Thank you.
But a long time ago I swore that only the stars
And
would
so
see me
for
cry.
now?
I'll save my tears until the clouds part and the heavens return. I still can't believe you remember that day on Man's
So
Hill.
long.
Our lives have been defined by loss, but our memories, those no one can take. And if they truly are the only things we can hold on to, then I want
So
more.
when this is over,
Let's travel the world and make new ones, and I will hoard them like a dragon does her gold. For my memories with you are the most precious of all.
I'm always with you, Clive.
Why are y'all so freaking cute? What did you give me, hun? What did she give me? Is it just a... Must be a key item. A velvet... Oh, she gave me a handkerchief. Like... Oh... She gave me a little handkerchief. Like, you know... Ah! I'm gonna die. You're killing me, Jill. You're killing me. I'm gonna just die. Oh my god. So... Oh my god. Hi guys. Hey, convenient. A boat. I hope nobody minds.
It's still here. After all these years. A lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy.
You don't want that. Well, y'all two used to be much smaller.
I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without us.
We'll be waiting here.
Aww.
Thank you. We won't be long.
Oh, they
Right.
reacted.
Hop in, boy.
Oh, they reacted to the quest. Because they enjoyed you. I guess if you did Torgal's first and they weren't here, it would be different. That's neat. I like that detail. That is an attention to detail. This game does that very well.
This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on. Race you there? I bet I could still beat you. Here we are. This was our hideaway. wasn't it, Torgal? Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. In Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting.
Oh.
Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
Oh my god. That is make this stop cry so much. Did I come here to cry? Something else?
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal.
Guess he wants to show you something else.
All right. I'm coming.
Oh my god. It's sort of interesting after talking to Joshua and then doing this. I know, Torgal. I know. But it's something that I've noticed is that both brothers felt very inferior to what they should have been. They didn't think they were worthy of anything. Joshua was very weak and frail as a child. He didn't think he was strong enough for his people's faith. And then you have Clive, who thought he wasn't good enough to be a son because of how Annabelle had treated him.
I think I know where we're going.
They both thought they weren't good enough as children. Cry man, though, man. Everything's so emotional.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Oh, God. Quest complete. Increases Torgal's attack. Even a legendary king, surrounded by the realm's greatest knights and blessed by the heavens, would have found himself hard-pressed to unite the warring tribes of the ancient Valisthea. Fortunately, he had help of his fine and trusty hound, Cavil. Clive's old sparring sword salvaged by a faithful friend in the aftermath of the Iron Blood invasion 18 winters past. Remember, Clive, it's your blade is not your only weapon. Rodney Murdoch.
Sorry for the wait. We're ready.
Just gonna cry in a corner somewhere, man. Alright, let's go deal with Vivian next. Oh,
Clive. Go on then. It'd better all be here. Is that all?
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
You're gonna say your goodbyes, are
For
you?
now, then.
For now, you better come back or I'll fly up there and drag you by your wall.
Thank you, Karen.
Didn't think you'd find the thought appealing. Look, just don't die, alright? Change of leadership is bad for business. Aye, if you're off to kill God, so what? You've done everything else you put your mind to, haven't you? Thank you, Grandma. I love you, Grandma. What do you've got to say?
So what do I owe the honour?
Oh, I've already asked him.
You do what you need to do, Clive.
Do you have anything to say? I wish I could go up there with you. Don't seem right leaving everything up to you three.
It's hardly everything.
There's plenty that still needs to be done down here. Like to our stores and keeping Karen safe. I mean, you could do that, Goat.
And I will. I promise.
I won't let Dan to come to harm no matter
You
what.
can count on me.
Just like we're all counting you to come back safe in town.
Be seeing ya.
Oh, there's a missive. Clive's old sparring sword salvaged by Torgal in the aftermath of the Iron Blood invasions and hidden in Clive's original hideaway, the Rookery, is a reminder of who Clive once was and who he has become, as well as an unbreakable bond between lifelong friends. That makes me wonder how long Torgal was alone before Sid found him. The two of you have been together for what feels like a lifetime now, but there's still a lot you need to learn about that hound of yours. He stepped in front of a bloody, raging behemoth if it meant protecting you. That don't mean you should take it for granted. At the end of the day, he's a hound, and sometimes he just wants someone to pat his head and rub his belly, and give him a handful of Kupo nuts. You do good to remember that. Yes, ma'am. God, it's so melancholy here. I'm like slowly dying over here. Oh, Otto's got something to say.
If you've got something to ask, ask.
Trust you to go and pick a fight with the bleeding god. I didn't sign up for all this excitement, you know.
No.
Sid did say the higher-ups wouldn't be happy about us trying to change the world. Bah, you got me there. It ain't ever if I got anything better to do, so no more lip out of me. But it's that lip that keeps us on our toes, Otto.
Is that right?
Well, I better start looking for something else to moan about then, hadn't I? No one around here is bold enough or daft enough to say it. I'm fit for an accuracy, but assuring talent getting
It's
younger.
time to take a step back.
Let these flashes spread these wings. It's got as bright as the inside of a barrel, but his heart's in the right place. His constant failures never seem to dim his spirits either. I reckon the same might have been said of me
If
as
it
they
weren't for Sid,
giving me room to fall and to help me up again, I would have never changed. Oh.
I'll be here if you need me.
Anything, sir? I'm guessing there's nothing. Okay, yeah, nothing. Okay, good. Yeah, I got anything to say about the,
Fancy a
crystal
look at
in
the
the
list,
sky?
do you?
No.
You watch yourself out there, all right?
Yeah, I will. Oh, I'm gonna go see Taja.
Feeling ill?
Oh!
And no sooner have your wounds mended.
Then you find an excuse to go charging once more on the breach. But only because my wounds are mended, thanks to expert administrations of the best healer of this side of the belt. Save your honey tongue for Jill. You're talking about killing a
While
god,
I may
Clive.
not have Gav's nose.
I know danger when I smell it, and this flame reeks to high heaven. This will be the last time, I promise.
That's what I'm worried about.
Don't you ever think I'd rather stitch 1,000 of your cuts than never stitch one again?
I do.
What I truly like
To share my knowledge of healing and herb lore with the realm. Every cure seems like a miracle to a child who knows nothing of medicine.
Teach her medicine.
Suddenly, a world without miracles doesn't seem so frightening.
Take care.
Oh, hey, there you are, ma'am. Talk to you
Yes,
again.
my lord? My lord.
You are resolved to go, then?
I am.
And so is Joshua. I know you fear for him, but I'll do everything in my power to keep him safe.
I do not doubt it.
You are, as you've always been, his first shield. I was only his ever temporary protector. Now his grace has bid me to protect the hideaway instead, and that's what I shall do.
Thank you, Yote.
May you return safely.
Aww.
May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart.
Aww. I got it, ma'am. Don't worry about it. I mean, I have a theory on what's gonna happen, but I'll keep it to myself for now.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank
Going
you, Clive.
book hunting. Woo!
But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you.
Hey.
But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Don't worry about it, ma'am. You have been my war strategist.
What will it be today? Well, Clive?
You resolve to bravely come in battle no matter the cost.
I am.
For only with Ultima's death might we find true freedom, and when we do, I'll be counting on you to help teach the world the truth.
Naturally.
But I'll need you to do something for me in return. Come back to us in one piece. For how am I to recount the true history of this world without the first-hand account of the heroics of those who fought to change it? We shall all be praying for your safe return.
Harpocrates, whether what he has to say makes you happy to have agreed to help me is another matter. Allow me to educate you.
Look at all that fight as one. I love that. I was like, did his picture change? It did. Oh, because he's under a new banner now. That's nice. I hope you're okay. I have to ask. Why isn't his grade? He's... Never mind. I'm not gonna question it. Theodore. Well, no, it's like you see when everybody's dead, they get grayed out. But why are you? You know what? I'm not
The
gonna
state of the
question it.
realm is ever changing,
It
Clive.
says he's dead, but it, never mind.
Twinside's hundreds of leagues away. That'd mean the crystals.
Big, large, and
There's
in charge.
something about it.
Don't go to the light, ma'am. We've been over this. Oh, Tones. What are the children up to?
You going somewhere, Sid? Can we come? I promise we'll be good.
I don't doubt that, but no, you can't come.
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Hippocrates. There's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her. Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
What?
Coveters of Secrets. A clandestine organization committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers.
Oh.
A tale which could overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question. Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no. From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well,
in the Deadland?
Had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
Well, let's go.
Good morrow to you, my friend. Ah, yes.
You've provided a solution, then. Dion will carry us.
Indeed.
A feat befitting of a final act. I'm grateful so that I shall live long enough to see it. A feat itself, I'm a man of many years. But to be serious, it's no small thing to march against fate, Clive. You must be certain of your footing, lest the winds of destiny divert you from your course. Are you certain of your footing? I am.
Then go.
And do what you must.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Dion will carry us. Just. Thank you, Dion. Yeah, just, in the Deadlands. No problems there. This place is just dead. Not a frickin' soul here. Oh, hey. Oh. Oh, yeah, there's where the, yeah, that's where the crystal was. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Thank you for using Ifrit's breath. It's all the way up. Oh, good lord. What are you guys all doing over there? Get out of here. Oh. Okay. Let's go.
Come on.
Yeah. Off we go. Well, I haven't cleared the hunt for, so clearly there's going to be more content. When, though? Oh yeah, I came in here before, I think.
The entire village looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in?
I think I killed everybody in here. You good? Do you like to feel tall? Yeah? Are you good? What are you doing? Okay. Have fun. Oh, it's dark. Botany.
His interests were certainly varied.
From a distance.
This is it. But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
Wait, what does it say? I want to know what it says. No mention is made of the name of the author, whether it's because the title page has been lost for some time, or because the tome was published anonymously. It's impossible. It makes me wonder, like, I've wondered a lot. Uh-oh.
Leaving so soon, stranger?
Hi.
We've been watching you. From a
Creepy.
distance, so to speak.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book.
No.
Leave it in our care and return to your life.
No.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
Oh, you want to tussle?
Let's see, shall we?
Let others go.
Ow. It's fascinating when Clive gets hit. Joshua makes a comment. Anybody else want a piece of this?
Impressive. But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth?
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain. That is all. You may keep the book. For now. The world is small. We shall meet again. Until then.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
Damn it.
Wow, he moves fast.
Let's get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
Hmm. I have a feeling that we're going to do something and then we're going to get stuck and then we're going to get more side quests and more hunts. It's not just going to be like, oh, we're just going to go there. Here you go, Vivian.
Vivian. I found it. The book you lost.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended. But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, when enough people believe, belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
Oh, hey. Oh, okay, now we... Okay. Never mind, there goes the hunts. And a new quest. Hang on. Okay, here we go. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be S rank, isn't it? No, an A. The Wailing Banshee. Curse-breakers came across this creature when searching for survivors in the Manor village of Garnick. Misled by the abomination's appearance, survivors say they still hear the screams. Okay, so it's in Garnick. Oh, did I missive now? Okay, that's that, and that's. Oh my God! Help! Save me, guys! I'll. Oh my God! There's so much to do. And there's another quest in our missives. Get a letter. Wonder who it's from. Oh my God, it smells everywhere. Aw, it's her hat. That's cute. Alright, what do we got? Making amends. I'm aware there are matters much more important which demand your attention, but it bids you to visit me in the shell, so I might ask you a favor concerning His Highness Prince Dion.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
The tail, the tail. Oh, what is it? It involves a Dion.
Lawsman Hippocrates. I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting. Not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the colour. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
Oh, time for a little Dion side quest. Oh, my baby. Where? Oh, here. Think. No, wait, that's... Wait, where? I'm confused. Where are we going? Search near... Oh! Oh, we're going into, Never mind then. God, we had to go all the way there. I thought it would be near Simbrek. Of course, Dion would, you know, treasure a poisonous flower. Let's go, my bestest buds. My home skillets. Let's go. We are the biggest happy family. Ooh, treasure. Not this place. Hello, Ambrosia. I'm gonna
Ready,
go
girl?
hunt a flower.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh wait, is that it up there? Or is that a mountain? What is that? Everything's so scary. Oh hey, oh yeah, the swamp. Oh yeah, I guess while we're here, we can also go fight that hunt. There's something else I wanted to look at. Thank God, there's so much slime. I know I gotta go here, but I wanna go... Not here.
Seems this place has been flooded twice over.
I know what we're looking for, but I haven't looked in this little nook before. Hey, turtle. Just. Okay. Hold on, I'll find it.
You deserve a rest.
Okay. I'm completely and utterly dumb right now. Turtle. I can't do that. Yeah, turtle man. Thank you, turtle. Okay, Clive, no. Where is this stupid spot? Okay, this is it. Oh, hello. Oh, hey, it's you. I don't want to do you. I guess you're Odin's. The heck, a sword? I just got a sword. Yeah, these are unlocked now, but they're time trials. I'm gonna do them later. I think you gotta do all of them to get the last memory thing for Clive's chambers. But again, they're time trials and I need to learn them. So I can actually do them. Oh, there's a turtle. Excuse me, pardon me, I just...
Flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Of course. A dragon near the dragon flowers. Ow, I couldn't move.
Nice try.
Alright, we're good. Hello.
Here they are. Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
Yee. Oh yeah, while we're here. Might as well do the hunt.
Come on. Yeah. Don't get surrounded.
Don't worry.
back to the stables, girl.
What the? Another one?
Harmon's madness lives on.
Already starting with their best.
Too slow.
Ow, 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 ow. Ma'am, chill, please. You guys good?
Rest in peace.
Aww. I wonder if he feels guilty about that. I mean, yeah, she was the enemy. She kind of went a little crazy, but... part of me feels like he probably never meant to actually kill her, because he did lose control. Because killing her is set in motion what happened to the hideaway. When you really think about it. It's gonna be a quest there. Fascinating. All complete. Looks like Simbrek is complete. Except for right there. Oh my god! Look at all of those side quests! Where did all they come from? Holy... oh dear god. Frickin' help me, man. Oh my god, there's a missive. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder. No, actually, seriously, who is it from? Hello? Whole again. Oh, it's Vivian. It occurs to me that a single word of thanks does not often suffice to express my gratitude for returning me with the faith from a distance. The tome made me who I am today, and yet I thought I could never set my eyes upon it again. Had forever robbed me of a part of myself, but I'm now whole again. Alright, let's give Dion a peace of mind.
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
Records suggest that the wyvern tail was the first cultivated for a purpose for distilling the purple dye from its petals. However, when tended blooms discovered to lose their hue over time, the gardeners of Velastia to invest their practical produce in their roots instead. Poison.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
Dion, dear, my lovely love, my honey bunch, my, you know, you need a hug, you need therapy, you need everything under the sun. I will make you breakfast in bed. Okay? Is that what you need? You need love. Oh my god, he needs a hug so bad.
Would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
No. It is time, then.
No. Only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him.
Oh, come on, honey.
Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself and to him how strong it truly is.
I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then. Take me to him.
Follow me.
Oh, what do you think about it, though? They're so similar.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
He wants to earn it. I'm gonna cry.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds that I might not disappoint His Highness.
Yeah, we got a lovely garden
his
garden.
return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A stolas quill. Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Oh, Bahamut's mercy.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. I well recall.
The time I spent in the Imperial Palace instructing the young prince on the history of our realm. He was quite unlike any other noble children. He had taught with only keenness with which he listened, but for the earnest of his
He
conviction.
truly believed.
That it was the duty of his empire to serve its people, and was determined to study the past, that he might not repeat its mistakes, which is the reason why it befell to one side the ways heavens whole. He must live with the consequences, and I fear it will take more than merely time to heal
It will
such
take
wounds.
forgiveness.
Not from you or me, nor his countrymen, nor from his late father, no.
From himself.
Only that his flower might bloom again.
I have a few new notes that might interest you. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Actually, we also need like a conclusion to Lubar as well. Can't just end there. Great war occurred in the ancient time between the few who bear the blessing and men who not. It ended in decisive victory for the unblessed masses and signed in the Constitutional Accord, which cemented the subjugation of bearer minority. It was not until 100 years later that the first icons were to emerge, their human host being named Dominants, after the savior of myth, the circle of malice, which held the Lord's return, would herald the appearance of his heavenly servants, most wondrous and most dominant. Such is the awesome power of the creatures that the authorities had no option but to exempt them from the system of slavery, announcing them to be something other than a lowly bearer and deserving of the highest honor. But should they side with their fellow oppressed and bring the second dulge upon the master's back? Oh. So that's why dominants are held at a higher regard than bearers. They didn't want the apocalypse to happen. Well, look at it now. It's not happening.
always welcome, Clive.
Except for Jill, because the Iron Blood had a backwards faith in the crystals, so they treated Jill like a monster. Oh, that is... Okay, so that's that one. Okay, we'll do this one. There you are. I was like, what, Joshua, where are you? Hi, what do you need, hon?
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
Please don't be dying.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes.
God, you didn't learn anything.
I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
I guess you kinda learned a lesson.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name.
Mickleburg?
It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the Firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
Well, at least you didn't leave him die.
This new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus, then.
Let's concentrate on finding the Third Chair first, shall we?
Hey, Joshua, can you talk to your League of Extraordinary Gentlemen about, you know, not dying for ruins? I like that we, like, you know, we do need to get the information, but, you know, it's also just not that worth it. Which way are we going? Help me. It's so quiet and eerie. Excuse me. It's a ruin.
Might this this be Mickleburg?
Well, not really. Oh. It's just a village. It's not everyone.
These people aren't turned.
How?
My village seems safe enough at least.
How? Kirby Rossville. Visit all areas on the world map and local map.
What is going on here?
Ah. Did you too heed the call?
I don't know. What call?
No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed.
Oh,
this
God.
village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves.
You know he's dead,
to
right?
the Lord.
Give themselves.
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me. But did another foreigner, like me, come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Storm? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
Seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
Oof. Thought this was gonna be another ruin like the one that I found on the way to Phoenix Gate, but no, it's the village. A village full of creepy people. How wonderful for me. Excuse me, boy. Oh, okay, he is alive. Okay, oh.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not?
Can we not join the cult, please, sir?
They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... it is different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream, that they might do their duty to their Lord, even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become a Kashik. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great...
Uh-oh.
Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here.
Uh-oh. Doesn't sound good. Oh, hey! Ether flood. This is what we need. So much for the village being safe.
An ether flood. Oh no.
Oh no, now he's gonna...
There must be something I can do.
Yeah, I don't think you...
Echoes as well. Found her.
Well...
Ready, brother?
Ready.
Ow. Ow. Okay, I'm... Wait a minute.
What now?
Uh-oh. Oh. Hi.
We meet again.
Take it.
I've killed your kind before.
Hello, the music. Ow!
Well done,
Ow. There we go. Ow. Okay. Oh. Ow. Okay. Okay, I'm stuck in a corner.
Damn it. Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord.
Uh-oh, they're turning to
Just
Caster.
as I did, when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
Oh, well, bye, I guess.
They are saved. Found her. I should get this report to Cyril.
Are you buying or selling? Anything else? A fine choice.
Here.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be. Only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them. We protect them. And yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
Sure.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will, the ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
Hey, signboard. Emblem of the Undying's headquarters in Tabor. The village is home to the finest leather workers. Oh, and an orichalcum. But a book. Alright, Cyril. Sure. Oh, god dang it. That's not what I want to do. Side quests are complete there. But not the hunts. So there's more hunts. Simbrick is done. Save for the side quest, because that one's in the desert though. Rosaria is done for hunts, but there are still... There's a missive. There's actually one thing that I want to go look at. Maybe I'll make a comment. Hey, honey.
Ifrit.
Hi.
Your resolve didn't falter.
No. Though I continue to be bewildered by fate. But I should meet with my old tutor here. At the very end of the world.
It happens.
I thank you. With all my heart. For giving me this chance.
And I thank you for taking it.
Should like to look upon that flower once more. When I am worthy.
Hmm.
I stand ready to leave for Origin at your word. May Grieger go with us.
And see us safely home.
You're so precious.
The hour fast approaches.
My days under the tutelage were among the brightest and most rewarding of my life. His knowledge is boundless, and he godly shared it with me, that I might learn to be of use to my father and manage the state. And so that was when the time came that I might be a ruler that my people would not only be expected, but deserve. I have disappointed him utterly.
Yet...
He greeted me with such warmth, as if I was still the same boy who hung on his every word. In a way, perhaps I am. Perhaps I might make him proud of me yet.
I await your word.
Oh, precious boy, precious, precious, precious baby boy. Oh, I like how Torgal's with him.
Clive.
Okay.
Shall we then?
Okay, so what do we got?
Trouble with your gear, or so will it be?
I mean, we've already made that. Wait. Have we? Oh, it's another one.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Anything else?
Cool, now we got all yellow gear except for the Berserker ring. Which I doubt those are anything better than that. And this is just all mastery. Is there anything else that I want to do though?
First the skies, then the crystal.
Aww. Oh. Oh, hi. I like how he just calls them by their icon name. It's kind of endearing. You have my sincerest gratitude for reuniting me with Master Hippocrates, that I might embark upon this important of journeys, my heart free of regret. Though in these past few moons I have come to realize that the longer I spend in the company of you, dear brother, the deeper I find myself in your debt. We must swiftly see to the Miss Ultima, if not to save the world, then to save me from the... Oh. Thank you, Clive, for indulging me in the whims of an endearing old soul. I am ashamed that far too many years I allowed stubbornness and fear to keep me from something as simple as letting a friend know how proud I am of him. Your intervention has lifted a heavy pull in my heart, perhaps. Oh, hey. I rate to thank you for the consideration that you have shown for those whose names have showed the face. I mean, did you give me that book? I would have thought I would have gotten the book. Alright. Okay, we got one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We got 6 more side quests to do. And who knows, more might pop up. I don't know. We're just going through the motions right now of, you know, utter depression. It's great. Love it.